Okay, good morning, everybody. So glad to have you here today. We are going to do a nice nourishing flow, and we'll begin today seated. So finding a comfortable seat, and we'll take some time to to get into the neck and shoulders and chest before we get into the hips and legs and all of that. So let's find a seat. Take a moment to open up the shoulders. Feel as if they're reaching to each side of your room. And then find some grounding in the tailbone as we sit up tall. Shoulders move down away from the ears and then spread a little bit wide. And we begin to notice our breath for the day. And touching base and checking back in with this breath that has brought us to this moment. And let's work to cultivate an even inhale and an even exhale as we move today. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose if that's available. If it's allergy season where you are and that doesn't work, then make adjustments as necessary. And let's see our breath as a nourishing breath. So sending it into the spaces that need it. And then releasing what we don't need. And then let's bring our chin down towards the chest. So sitting nice and long in the spine to feel length along the back of the neck here. And then let's take the right ear over towards the right shoulder. So beginning to stretch along the left side of the neck. And then bring the chin back down towards the center and left ear towards the left shoulder. So slowly side to side here. Feel free to stop and hold whatever it feels appropriate. And I think about the grass as it gets kind of pushed down by the rain and the day, and then as the sun comes up and it starts to let itself greet the sun, let our muscles do the same, even though the sun's not really coming out yet where I am. And so you can keep doing these half circles, or if you'd like to take a full circle, just be so gentle with the neck. We'll take 2 on each side. And then the other direction. And then let's come back to center and take a moment to notice. We don't give our neck very much time, but we sure ask a lot of it. So, and then let's bring our arms down by our sides. Inhale, arms up above the head. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Ooh, maybe you get a yawn. And then let's breathe in here. And then as we exhale, round through the spine, elbows come together, palms come together, belly button spine. Inhale, open up to cactus. We'll go back and forth here, bringing some flexion and extension into the spine. So move at the pace of your breath. If you'd like to go a little faster, that is up to you. Inhaling to open up and exhale to round. Let's take 4 more breaths. Hard to nourish ourselves without opening the heart. It's really our source. And 1 more. And let's just come forward here. Take a small forward fold. Open up through the low back just a bit. And let the chin reach towards the chest gently, but keep the throat open. And then let's walk our hands over to the left, getting a stretch along the right side of the body. We'll do several twists today, making ourselves flexible, agile. Come back through center and walk the hands over to the right. And back through center, and we'll walk up. Move to single leg stretch. So keep the right leg in, the right foot against the left thigh, left leg extended here. Set yourself up to pull the femur in so that shoulders can move over the leg here. And then let's inhale, arms up, and we'll come down incrementally. So inhale, reach through the fingers. Exhale, come forward 25%. Inhale and rise back up. Exhale, come down 50%. Breathe in, rise up. Come forward 75%. Keep reaching the fingers. And then let's inhale, rise up. And then exhale, come down whatever 100% looks like today. Hands can come to the ground, maybe to your foot, to the calf. And notice the pull. So as we continue to move that left hip back and let the heart reach forward, you can bring as much of a bend into the left knee as is helpful. And then while we're here, let's take the right hand to the outside of the left leg, and then just walk your left hand over a bit. So a little bit of a twist. One more breath in. And then we'll walk our hands back to center, walk ourselves back up. Let's plant the right hand underneath the right shoulder, and we'll come up onto the right knee here. Lift the left arm up. Let's take 3 big circles. So inhaling and exhaling it out. Reaching the hips up. And then let's meet with our fingers extended over our head, just reaching towards the opposite side of your space. And exhale, come back down to center. And switch out legs. Right leg extends, left foot in. Pull this right leg back. Square through the shoulders. And inhale, arms up. Reach through the fingers. Exhale, come forward 25%. Inhale to rise. Exhale forward 50. Breathe in. Exhale forward 75%. And inhale, rise. And exhale, come forward 100%. Noticing the difference on each side. And letting the heart sink down towards the leg. And then let's take our left hand to the outside of our of our right leg and twist here just a bit. One more breath in. And exhale. Release. Let's walk it up. This time we'll take the left hand under the left shoulder, come up onto the left knee. Push that right foot into the ground. Don't push the right arm into the ground. And exhale as we drop the arm and inhale up. And one more. Let the fingers reach over your head. And exhale. Release back to center. Let's take both legs wide here. And sometimes a forward wide leg early can be a little bit tough. So go gentle and bend the knees if that's helpful. Just take the fingers behind you for a moment. They can be tented a bit. Push the tailbone into the ground and open up through the shoulders. Find some length here. And then we'll come forward, inhale the arms up, and exhale, reach forward 25%. Inhale back up. Exhale, come forward 50. And up. 75. And rise. And then 100. I think those incremental movements help us to get deeper by taking it slow, and perhaps that's one of the best messages for doing something nourishing, right? That if we try to go whole hog right away, probably not going to get very far. And then from here, we'll walk the hands over towards the left foot, place the left hand on the outside, and then if right hand can, just reach for the outside of the left leg, taking a gentle twist here. And then let's walk our hands forward, pausing in the center just to reset the spine. And then we'll walk the hands over to the right hand outside the right leg, and then left hand reaching to the outside of the right leg. And let's come back through center. Walk it back in. Bring the soles of the feet together in butterfly pose. Let's keep the feet a little bit away from the torso. So not so concerned with inner thigh here, more concerned with sitting up nice and tall. Roll the shoulder blades together. Push the feet in towards each other for a moment. Feel that engagement. And then exhale, let's come forward into a restful forward fold. So knees are wide and elbows can rest on the knees, helping to push them down just a bit. Noticing just how different it is with the legs in this position as we fold forward. One more breath in. And exhale, release. We'll rise up and let's meet in tabletop position. So hopefully feeling some good opening in the legs so far. But let's ground down through the hands and through the feet. Bring in the core. Just extend the head forward. So feel lengthen the spine as we hold this posture. Breath in and breath out. And then let's inhale, come forward into blossoming lotus. So hands under the shoulders, lift the feet Drop the hips, lift the chest, and then exhale, push back towards child's pose. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, drop the hips. And let's take it back. A couple more of these. Feel free to stop along the way and hold where it feels good. One more. Straight up those hips. And exhale, come. Let's let the feet be hip distance apart here. And then we'll just glide the hands back towards the knees and inhale all the way up to standing on the knees. Arms come up overhead. And exhale, cactus through the arms. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, let's come back down into tabletop. Again. Inhale, let's slide the hands back by the knees, all the way up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, lean forward into tabletop. And one more. Let's sit back onto our heels. Let the hands glide. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. And exhale, tabletop. Let's take the right leg back, extend it. Lifting from the heel, toes down. And then let's take the left arm out in front of us. So finding length and extension here, place to build some strength. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Reach and extend. Elbow to knee. And let's just hold here for 2 breaths. So elbow reaching to the knee. And then we'll set the left hand down. Extend the right leg back, bring the foot to the ground. Let's come into side plank here. As the right arm reaches up. Ground down through the outer edge of the right foot. And inhale, arm up over your head. And then as we exhale, cactus this arm and feel the opening and extension along the right side of the body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Push down through the left knee. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Let's extend the right fingers down towards the right foot and then raise the right leg. Option to stay here or reach back and grab the right foot with the right hand. Push the hips and the heart forward. One more breath in. And then let's release the leg, pausing here. And exhale, come back to center. Let's set the hips back, glide the fingers again along. And then inhale up to standing on our knees. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, let's come down into tabletop. This time we'll take the left leg back. Just finding some strength here. Reach the right arm forward. Inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee, and hold and squeeze here for 2 breaths. And then we'll set the right hand down. Extend the left leg long and then bring it all the way down for side plank. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Reach your fingers over your head. And then pull back. I did the breath wrong there. Sorry about that. Let's inhale. Exhale, cactus the arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, and pull that up. And let's extend the left fingers down towards your left toes. And then let the left leg rise. If you'd like to bend the left knee, reach back and grab the left foot and push the hips and heart forward. And then release the leg and come back down towards tabletop. Let's sit our hips back down, glide the hands along. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, tall. And then exhale, down, back to tabletop. Let's tuck the toes and push up into downward facing dog. And take some time to pedal out through the feet here. And then find stillness, lifting the hips up and back, relax the neck. Inhale, the right leg up, three-legged dog. And then exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Let's bring the back knee down to begin here today. And then inhale, lift the arms. We'll find some strength here. Just take a moment as we level out the hips. Move the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, reach through the fingers. And then exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Let's drop the hands down at our sides and then interlace them behind the back. Move the heart forward. Let the chin lift. Release the grip of your fingers and then lean the torso forward and extend the arms out in front of you. So arms on either side of your ears. And then let's bring both hands down to the earth. Plant the left hand next to your right foot on the mat or on a block. And then let's pull this right arm up for a twist. And push down through the big toe mound of the right foot. Exhale, come back towards center. Then we'll tuck the back toes. We'll lift up into pyramid pose. So we'll bring the left foot in. And blocks might be helpful here. We're just gonna feel this out this time. Next time that we come into this, we'll go deeper, but feel into squaring the hips, moving the right hip back, and bring a bend into the right knee if needed, and really push down through the left heel as the head works its way down towards the right knee. Let's take one more breath here. And then we'll release all the way back down into that low lunge. So nothing fancy in our transitions here. And then we'll set both hands down. Bring the right leg back. And let's meet again in downward facing dog. I was pushing my youngest son on the swing the other day, and he said, "Mom, can you give me a down dog?" I said, "A down dog? Do you mean an underdog?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I was just thinking about yoga." Hashtag son of a yoga teacher. I love it. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. And then let's bring that through low lunge. Go ahead and bring the back knee down. And then as you're ready, rise on up. Inhale, arms up in front of us. Roll the shoulders down. Reach through the fingers. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Drop the fingers down towards the earth. Interlace the hands behind your back and roll the shoulder blades together. Lift the chin. Undo the fingers. Reach the torso forward and inhale, arms out in front of you. Fingers are reaching. Exhale, both hands down to the earth. Plant the right hand and then pull this left arm up. One more breath in. And exhale, let's set that down. We'll tuck the back toes, lift the right knee, and then bring the foot in for pyramid pose. So just about 3 feet apart from each other. Obviously, a lot of that depends on the length of your own legs. Let's square the hips. The feet are like parallel as if they're on railroad tracks. And notice what your hips want to do. And see if you can get them to be square. A little bit of bend to that left knee if that's helpful. Keep reaching back through the right heel. One more breath in. And then we'll bring the back knee down, turn the lunge, plant the hands and step the left foot back. And we'll meet again in downward dog. So we'll add on to that flow here. Let's bring the right leg up. Exhale, bring it through the lunge. Bring the back knee down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Inhale, torso and arms come forward. And then exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, right arm up for a twist. Exhale, set it back down. Inhale, let's bring the back knee up and then step the left foot forward. So we're changing things up here. Let's bring our hands to our hips and inhale, rise up to standing. So feel free to adjust the feet. Bring the right hand to the small of our back. Inhale the left arm up. Reaching through the fingers. Exhale, bending at the waist, keeping the torso in. Come forward 25%. So we know where we're headed. Inhale back up. Come forward 50 because we did it in round 1. But let's see if it feels different to go in this way. Inhale, rise. Come forward 75%. You might find you want more of a bend in the knee as you come down. Inhale up. And then coming down 100%. So keep reaching forward as we come down. And then hands can come on either side of your foot, or you could bring the left hand to the small of your back to meet the right. As we find ourselves here, keep moving the hips back. Then we're going to try a revolved twist here. So bringing your left hand to the ground or to a block right next to your left foot. We're going to drop this right arm down and then inhale the right arm out in front of us. and up so that we're rotating to the right. So really pushing into the big toe mound of the right foot to move the hips back and create a little bit more space. One more breath in and exhale back down to center. So our transition here is going to be to half split. So weight coming into the right foot, and then we'll inhale the left leg up. Hands either on blocks or on the ground. This right leg's really getting a workout. And we got one more thing. We're going to transition into one-legged mountain pose. So we'll bring the left knee down and then back up. Oh, couldn't quite do it. One more breath in. And then let's release the left leg back to crescent lunge. And if you haven't already, say hi, good morning, right hip. And then let's open up warrior two. All of those closed hip postures too. Nice open hips here. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend into it. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale, bend and hold. Take your gaze out over your fingers. Inhale here. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. The warrior two is our middle touch point, but go back and forth here. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Once more. Meet warrior two. Then let's straighten this front leg. Drop the back arm. Reverse triangle. After all of that work on the right hip, hopefully that feels very nice. And then let's come into triangle pose here. So hips back, heart forward. Drop the right arm down. And if you have your block or water bottle, you can place that on the inside of the right foot here. And then we'll come into half moon. So right hand reaches forward, weight in the right leg, and then square the hips as we lift the left leg. One more breath in. And then let's release back into warrior two here. Pause to hold. And then we'll windmill ourselves down. Hands on either side of the foot. So let's take another twist here with this left leg extended instead of bent. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale. Set the hand down. Bring the right leg back to meet the left. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, breathe in. Let it go. All right, inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it through. And then we'll drop the bottom knee. Low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Let's take the hands behind us. Reach the heart forward. And then torso forward. Inhale, arms out in front of you. Exhale, hands down. Right hand plants. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale it down. Tuck the back toes and set yourself up for pyramid. Right foot comes in. Hands to the hips. And then inhale up. to stand. Left hand to the small of your back, right arm up. Deep breath in, exhale forward 25%. Breathe in. Exhale 50, keeping that torso nice and strong. Inhale back up. If balance is challenging, you can always widen your stance. Come forward 75%. Inhale it back up. And then come down 100% into this pyramid pose. So right hand can rest next to the left foot. You can bring it to the small of your back here too. Letting the head reach towards the knee. And then we'll prepare for our revolved. So if you have a block, bring it next to your left foot. Just maybe manually move that left hip back for a moment. And then we'll drop the left arm down. Fingers reach towards the ground. And then inhale, left hand forward and up. So fingers reach towards the ceiling. Left hip moves back. That right heel is going to want to come up. So just continue to energetically move it back down. One more breath in. And exhale, let's release back down to pyramid. And then we'll come into half splits. This is a cruel transition. And then as you're ready, we'll bring the right leg up into one-legged mountain pose. Inhale the arms high. And then exhale, right leg back, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach to the fingers. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Breathe in, straighten the front leg, fingers come to touch. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, bend. And once more, inhale up. Exhale, bend and hold. Breath in. Exhale, side angle. Inhale back through center. And exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale to center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse. Take two more, floating through this on your own. And we'll meet in warrior two. Taking the gaze out over your fingers. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And exhale, reverse triangle. Let's bring the arms back to center as we prepare for triangle pose, adjusting your feet as you need to. Hips back, heart and torso forward, and then tip as you're ready. And just noticing the pinnacle of your triangle here with your right fingertips. Opening up through the heart and chest. And then when you're ready, moving into half moon. Deep bend into the left leg. Stack through the hips. Flex through the right foot. Imagine that there's a wall along the left side that you can use for support. One more breath in. And then exhale, bend the knee. Come back into warrior two. And let's release. We'll windmill ourselves down to the low lunge. Plant the right hand. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, set it down. Plant the left hand and let's bring the left foot back into downward facing dog. And we'll come into pigeon here. So right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the right knee up by the right wrist. Extend your left leg long, toes down towards the ground. Take a moment to square and we'll come down slowly. So inhale, reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, come forward 25%. Inhale up. Exhale, come forward 50%. Inhale, rise. Exhale, 75%. At this point, it's like, can't we just go? Almost. Inhale up and exhale. Surrender down, whatever 100% looks like. Feel free to use block to support you in any way. We keep moving the back leg towards the back of your space, the left leg. And then gently move the right hip back. Notice the heart space of your back body here. With each inhale, can the back of your heart move towards the ceiling just a bit more? And give ourselves some time here. So take about 5 or 6 more breaths, nice and slow. And with your next exhale, let's slowly come up. And bring the hands underneath you, support you. Tuck the back toe, and then let's come back into downward dog. And take the feet a little wide here in down dog for just a moment. Oh, letting the blood return to the legs. And then feet can come closer as we lift the left leg and then bring the left knee up for pigeon on the other side. So right toes reach back, and again, we'll take our time as we come. So lifting the chest. Exhale, come forward 25%. Inhale, rise. And breathe out 50. Breathe in, leading with the back of the skull. Exhale, 75. And last time, inhale up. And exhale, fold down. 100%. So notice the places that are tight. And can you back out of that? We want to find a balance between effort and ease here, especially in these long holds. So if you are holding your breath, then that's probably not the space to hold. And can you use a block or a blanket to offer a bit of relief? And then can you really be intentional about your breath? About 4 or 5 more breaths here. And then as you're ready, let's rise up. Tuck the right toes. Let's bring the left leg back to downward dog. Last down dog. And then when you're ready, let's come to tabletop. And we'll walk our hands in and come to standing on the knees. Do one big heart opener here in camel pose. So bringing the hands to the base of your spine, either with the fingers pointed down or flipping the hands so that fingers are pointed up. It's a little bit more intense on the wrist. Okay. So we want to keep our hips where they are. Let the hips move forward. Shoulder blades come together. And then we'll lift the chin, open up through the heart. Three breaths here. And slowly release as we come back up. Let's take the hands up above our head. Interlace the fingers, let them rest on your head, and just sit back. Oh, big heart opener there with camel pose. And then let's take the knees wider. You can keep them in closer if that feels better for a last child's pose here. Either extending the arms out in front of you or maybe bringing the fingers back by your feet. One more breath here. And then let's bring the hands underneath our shoulders and push yourself up gently. We'll come to seated, so go ahead and cross the feet and bring the legs out in front of you. So knees are bent, feet are on the mat, and then we'll lower ourselves down onto our back. Let's bring the right knee in towards the chest, and you can extend the left leg long. So fingers pull this pull the right knee in, move the shoulders down away from the ears. And flex through the left foot. And notice the points of connection. So the base of the skull, the shoulder blades, the tailbone, the heel. And then we'll come to a twist. So left hand onto the left knee, right arm out to the side. Exhale as we cross the right knee over the body. And take your gaze up at the ceiling or over to the right. One more breath in here. And then let's unwind back towards center. Keep the right knee in towards the chest. And then let's bring the left knee up to meet the right. So both knees in for a moment. And then move your hands to the left knee and extend the right leg out. The right leg flexes, right foot flexes. And adjust to feel the tallest of the day. Crown of the head, reaching in the opposite direction from your feet. And as this left thigh comes in contact with the belly, you feel a bit of a massage, digestive massage along the descending colon. And then we'll move to twist on this side. So left arm out to the side, right hand to the left knee, and then let the left leg cross over the body. Weight of the shoulders nice and heavy toward the mat. And gazing up at the ceiling, this time over to the left. And 2 more rounds of breath here. And then slowly release and unwind, coming back to center. Let's bring the soles of the feet. Oh, we should have squeezed this knee in. Sorry. Squeeze the left knee in. And then we'll bring the right up one more time. So coming into a little ball here. And if it feels good to rock back and forth. And then from here, let's just bring the soles of the feet together. So we're in like a modified butterfly pose here on our back. You can just hold on to the ankles for a moment. Feel a nice stretch along the inner thigh. And then let's bring the feet back down to the mat and extend your legs, coming into your final resting pose. Both movement and rest are nourishing. The fact that we need to sleep in order to function is such a beautiful part of the fullness of our existence. Action and rest. As we embrace a few minutes of rest, I invite you to feel the ground beneath you. Feel supported as you give yourself permission to rest. And with your next inhale, and some awareness of your body in the space that you are in. Notice your third toe, your fourth finger, and tip of your nose, your earlobes, back of the knees. And then begin to bring some soft movement back into the body as we prepare to meet the day. You can take the arms overhead and then come onto one side when you're ready, knees in towards the chest. A moment to set an intention for the rest of your day or your week ahead. And then as you're ready, come on up to seated. Welcome back, friends. Let's take a closing breath together, inhaling arms up overhead and exhaling hands through heart center. I hope that you have a wonderful week, everybody. Thanks for being with me. Love and peace. Thanks, everybody. Hope that it's a really great start to your week.